Hey, it's Rich, the Louisiana Hobby Guy, and today I am doing something completely different. You know, over the last couple years, I've made my own hats, and I've recently decided my son wanted to get into the business with me, so I said, well, what can we do to, get him started? And I think hats is the perfect thing. So I've ordered some quality hats and some really high quality leatherette carbon fiber and some other different styles. And we've got our first test batch done of these hats. So just a small sampling. I think I've got 24 of them on the website now. And we're going to add more as time goes on. And we're going to we've already opened a TikTok shop that's not set up yet. But what we're going to do is custom hats. So, like for instance, a patch on the front and your name on the side, like that. Did I show you the right side? No, I didn't. Your name on the side like that. So this is carbon fiber, and I've decided to get some better hats, and these are the hats with the carbon fiber. So this one is red and black, and this one is a really nice camo. And these are the two that we're going to be starting with. And I've already got these up on my website at engraveandcutfiles.com for test marketing. And these are available in the lower 48 USA only, because we're doing free shipping and we're pricing them low. So $24.99, you get a custom hat with your name on the side. Make sure I get the right side there, and it gets shipped to you for free and in one day. It'll be in the mail in one day. So today we're going to talk about how I got to this point, and I'm going to demonstrate how we actually make these. So let's jump over into Lightburn, because in Lightburn is the secret to all of this and maximizing your profit. So I did a video on using scrap templates, as you see here. And the outer square, this one here, the rectangle I should say, is the size of the actual leatherette, the carbon fiber leatherette. And you see, I've done a whole bunch of different things on here. And I'm going to use up every bit of this leatherette as much as I can. And when I'm finished, I put these onto a tool path, so I know exactly where it is. Now, you can set up your work bed with a jig, in a corner, and just make sure it stays in the same place. Some lasers do have a permanent spot, like for instance, if you push your honeycomb up and to the left or up and to the right on a CO2, it'll dock into a permanent spot, and then you can set up your template. But this is the way that I like to do this, especially when you have expensive materials. So I will actually use up this entire piece of leatherette. There it is right there on the Lasermatic. And you can see that looks exactly like the template that I've got. So really all I have to do is hit start, position my graphic over here, which is where I've put it. The one thing you do have to be careful of is the overscanning, especially on a diode laser, because it has to overscan. So if we take a preview of this, you'll see that green box that goes around the outside is the representation of your laser bed. And the red lines, if you have show traversal moves on, just turn this on, you'll see that you don't want to go past that. If you hit that right there, you're going to get a hard stop, an error 1 or an error 9 or something like that, and the job's not going to complete. Well, I'm just barely inside that line right there, so that looks good. And the only thing that I have left to do, I'm going to demonstrate this for you live today. The only thing left to do at this point is turn on the laser, set my speeds and powers, which I've already got set, because this is a template up here. You see where it says scrap 1 carbon fiber leatherette? So this is a template that I'm going to reuse over and over again. So my speeds and powers should already be set. And if we take a look here, you'll see that my blue layer is above my red layer, so that means it will engrave first and cut out second. And I've got my speeds set to, for the engraving, 25,000 millimeters per minute, 20% power, and for the cut, 900 millimeters per minute and 100% power, which is a little hot, but I'm preferring to make sure that it's hot so it comes right off. There are no anomalies anywhere. So that's it. That's all there is to it. I am using the Lasermatic by Rolly Automation today. If you're interested in a laser, there's a link down below in the description that helps to support the channel. And let's switch over to the laser now, and we can just hit start on here, and I'm pretty confident. In fact, I know it'll work perfectly. So here we go. Start. I do have to turn on my air purifier. I'm in the new shop right now, and I don't have the air extraction set up yet, so I have that noise from the air purifier in the background. But I'll go ahead and speed this up, and I'll slow it down again when we get to the end of the cut.
Shining bright, laser light in the bayou tonight. Rich the Louisiana hobby guy, he's ready for his flight. With his engraver in hand, he's got ideas in his sight. Carving dreams and making art, he's gonna do it right. From the swamp to the city streets, he's leaving his mark so neat. Every design, every line, he knows just how to complete. He's unleashing his creativity, setting all his ideas free. Laser beams and burning dreams, it's a sight you gotta see. He's the laser engraver connoisseur, making magic like never before. Carving through the night, creating wonders galore. With a sparkle in his eye, he brings dreams to life. Rich the Louisiana hobby guy, carving through the strife.
Okay, and there we go. So that one is finished. I'm going to open this up. Take the patch off the laser, and what we're going to do next is go next door to Studio B. And by the magic of YouTube, here I am. So I've got my patch that's straight off of the laser. I don't even need to clean this because I've dialed in my settings. There's no residue on here whatsoever. And one thing that I always forget is to peel off the backing. I don't know why, but I do it every time. Not this time. So now we've got our patch. Let's see. Let's take one of these camo hats. And a lot of folks say that you should pull down this part on the inside, the sweatband, before you put it on. I don't think that we need to do that because this is only a single plantain. It's only the top plantain that actually heats. So I haven't been doing it, and it's been working just fine. I do have another hat press on the way, and that has a dual plantain, so I will have to do that on that one. And basically, if you already have a heat press or want to do this on your own, I'll put a link to this this carbon fiber leatherette down below the video. You're going to absolutely love it, and you can get a lot of patches off of one sheet. So now the only thing I have left to do is position it, tape it in place, like so. Take our silicone to protect the hat, put it up a little bit on the brim, like that. Make sure I'm in the right spot, and go ahead and pull this down. Now I've come up with temperatures on this Vevor heat press of 340 degrees Fahrenheit and 45 seconds. So those are the best numbers that I've come up with, and it really adheres super well to the hat. In fact, on the website where we're going to be selling these, we have a pull test, and you can see that when Jeff pulls the leather off of the hat, it destroys the leather, but yet the Durabond is still attached to the hat. So you'll either destroy the hat or you'll destroy the leather. And that's it right there. Take this off, peel off the tape. And this tape can be reused, by the way. I found that out. Bring the hat out. Let me turn this machine off because I don't need it anymore. And there we have our hat, and it is stuck on there good. Now you don't want to pull on it while it's still hot. So as soon as it cools down, it's gonna be on there permanently. So let's go back to the other shop. And here we are, and this is the final product right here. I think it looks absolutely wonderful. And don't forget, if you order one of these, your name is also going to be on the side right here. So you'll get the Louisiana Hobby Guy logo and your name right over here on the side. And we're only selling these for $24.99 right now. But like I said, there is very limited stock. So at this point right now, I think we've got 24 of them up on the website. And hopefully, I'm waiting on the leatherette to come in. I do have a bunch of other different styles. We might put some of those up as well. But this will be a staple. This won't be there all the time. And it'll be there in both the camo and the red and black. This happens to be my favorite. I really like it. So we sourced quality hats, did a bunch of testing. Yeah, they're from China, but you know, most of them are from China today, unless you want to spend $14 per hat. And then by the time you do, you know, the hat and the material and the packing and the shipping, you know, you're looking at $30 for a hat. These are really high quality, and I really like these a lot. They have plenty of stitching in them, triple stitched, quadruple stitched on the sweatband. Sweatband goes all the way around. Couple of air holes up on top, and it's a closed hat. So I really like this. I think this is a great pick. So anyway, maybe you're looking to get into the hat press business. If you are, I'll put a link down below to both the Vevor hat press, which was cheap. I think it was like less than $100. And I'll also put a link to Lonestar, where you can pick up this carbon fiber or any other type. They even have leatherette now that comes in red, white, and blue. I will tell you that it is hard to dial in your testing. If we go back to Lightburn real quick, you'll see up here at the top, it took me 7 tests before I got it right. So it took 7 tests to get this right, to get the settings right, and I already had a good starting point to begin with. So anyway, if you're interested in picking up one of these custom limited edition Louisiana Hobby Guy hats, unlike other channels where they have them below and somebody else makes them and sends them out, me and my son are actually making them. We're boxing them, we're shipping them, and we're customizing them with your name on the side. So if you want to pick up one, engraveandcutfiles.com. The link is right below, and it's also down below in the description. Remember to always check the description. There's lots of related links in there. There's also my Amazon store, where you can buy tons of related items at the regular Amazon price, and I get a very small commission, which helps to support the channel. I used to struggle with it when I was in the other shop making my old hats using an iron and so forth. It's worth the small investment in a hat press to get one because it really works well. And with this durable adhesive that comes on these patches, man, you're going to have a nice quality hat. So I hope you enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And as always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bourbon in my hand, raw fish on the fire. Rich Louisiana, hot the guy, never tired, got my laser engraver. Been making everything right, carving my name day and night, wooden signs and plaques, personalized.